Imagine waking up and realizing you don't have to code for someone else ever again. No stand-ups, no vague Jira tickets, no CTO breathing down your neck asking why the site's down. Just you, your product, and passive income rolling in while you make pancakes.
Baking pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
That's the life a few smart devs carved out, not with billion-dollar startups, but with simple tools and ideas that solved real problems. Let's start with Peter Levels. You've probably heard of Nomad List or Remote OK. What you might not know is that Peter built both of them completely solo. No co-founder, no funding, no team, just raw execution. Nomad List started as a Google Sheet. He was tracking cities around the world to find the best places for remote workers to live. Then he wrapped a front end around it, used some scrapers, automated some inputs, and suddenly it became the go-to resource for digital nomads. Same story with Remote OK. He needed a job board focused on remote work, so he made one. He didn't chase perfection. He shipped fast, iterated in public on Twitter, and leaned into automation so he could avoid managing people. Today, he reportedly makes over $1 million a year. Now let's talk about Daniel Vassallo. He was a software engineer at Amazon making $500,000 a year, and he walked away. Why? Because he wanted control. Instead of building another SaaS, he focused on small bets, tiny info products, community memberships, and cheat sheets. His most famous is The Good Parts of AWS, which is literally a PDF summarizing what most devs use AWS for. He sold thousands of copies. Then he launched a private community for indie creators. Now he pulls in 6 figures annually, all without writing production code or dealing with AWS billing nightmares. His secret? He leveraged trust, simplicity, and his story. People didn't just buy his products, they bought into him.
Shut up and take my money.
And then there's Josh Wordle. This guy wasn't even trying to get rich. He made Wordle as a love letter to his partner. A simple daily word game, no tracking, no ads, just pure vibes. But it blew up. People started tweeting their grids, families started playing it together. Suddenly, it was everywhere. The New York Times offered him low 7 figures for it, and he took the deal. One day, he was just a dev with a pet project. The next day, he was a millionaire, and he never added a single dollar sign to the app. Another example of a dev who cashed out without selling their soul to VC overlords is Josh Pigford. He's the guy behind Baremetrics, a simple dashboard for Stripe analytics that exploded because, surprise, surprise, developers actually needed it. Josh built the first version in just a few weeks because he was scratching his own itch running other SaaS projects. Instead of pitching investors or trying to disrupt anything, he focused on making the numbers look good and being painfully transparent about everything. He literally tweeted his MRR every month. That transparency pulled people in. Other bootstrapped founders started trusting the brand, sharing it, and signing up. Eventually, Baremetrics hit over $1 million in annual revenue, and Josh sold it for a life-changing amount. No launch party, no TechCrunch article, just years of quietly building in public and charging for a tool that did one thing really well. These stories aren't about luck. They're about building things for real people. No buzzwords, no venture capital, no stealth mode launches. Just solving your own problem first, shipping fast, and letting the internet do the marketing. Most of them kept it simple, built in public, and weren't afraid to charge, even if the product was basically a fancy spreadsheet. And if you're a dev thinking, wait, I could build something like that? You probably can. And when you're ready to sell, whether it's a tool, course, or scrappy side project, there's one platform these creators trust to make that easy. That's where WHOP comes in.
Ooh, let me have some of that Cool Whip. What'd you say?
WHOP is a community platform where creators sell your app for you. You list your app on the WHOP app stores. Creators install it into their WHOP and promote it directly to their audience. One big creator can mean thousands of paying users instantly. WHOP handles payments, authorization, and distribution all in one place. You build the product, creators bring the audience. Check it out at whop.com/developers. Thank you for sitting through yet another tech rant, and if you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe to become a fellow Codehead.